Welcome back. Last we left off, our crew had traversed into the Neverwinter chasm and encountered some of the horrors that dwell there. Not for nothing, however, as they discovered a fully functioning alchemical laboratory creating a mysterious red substance. Presumably, the very same red substance that has been making guards and citizens go berserk among the Neverwinter streets. Also within the laboratory were clues about the true identity of the masked insurgent known as Revolt. After asking around and following a trail of breadcrumbs, all their clues point to this individual being Dagmaer Suljack, the third High Captain of Luskan and the rightfully named Queen of Piracy. Their search, however, did not go unnoticed, and Dagmar herself approached them in the dead of night, not to stop them, but to make them an offer. She would pay them 1.5 times what Neverwinter was paying them in order to stay out of her business. After they declined, Dagmar faded away into the dark, but made sure to make herself known one last time by shooting Jules with the mysterious vapor, which sent him into a mindless rage throughout the docks. After quickly dealing with Jules before anyone got injured,
Quickly?
Important at least,
God dang.
What?
they decided to head back to the Tide Maiden
We are being
to make their
offended
play.
today.
They would
God.
confront Dagmar out at sea on their terms. However, the ship that Dagmar is leaving on, the Claymore, is set to leave tomorrow at dawn, so you have one more day to take care of any business you may have in Neverwinter. What would you like to do?
Before anybody says anything, I have a really good vicious mockery idea for Dagmaer Suljack. Instead of Suljack, you should say like Wojak and then do like the like the pointing.
That's
like I'm doing the pointing.
I think that's a really good one.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. I've had that in the entire intro.
Store that up for
I needed to get that out.
All right.
I apologize.
So again, you have the day. Would you like to roll some like social initiative?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. Can I re-roll? If
Skill issue.
Play it where it lies. Golf rules.
Golf
I don't-
rules.
you beat me at golf
I
yesterday.
did.
Of course, you would choose those rules.
Hey,
I bet you get 6 on a par.
Wait,
Shut
guys,
up!
we don't have lives outside of this podcast. What are you talking
Right,
about?
my mistake.
Sorry, yeah, I'm born and I die here every day.
Exactly.
I'm the only one with a life outside of it, which makes it even more sad.
All right, so just roll a d20
Yeah.
and add your
title is
roll a
not-
d20 and add your charisma.
Okay.
12.
12. All right.
11.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a luck.
What a
I'll roll a dice, but I have no idea what I'm even gonna do.
Alright.
15.
Does that mean you go
Well, you're
first?
first.
You have to figure it out.
I changed my roll to a 5.
No,
You don't have to
no!
do anything if you don't want to.
You have to. David's lying.
I don't know. Is your professor going to actually know anything, or is he just going to go, damn, that's wild?
I think he's gonna go, damn, that's wild, because not a whole. If he knew things, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be fine. I'd be figuring it out. I'd be researching.
Oh, that is not how I interpreted that. I thought, like, if you had too much information, he'd, like, kill you or
No,
something.
I think
No.
I like as in I would not. Well, I guess I came home because you died.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I wouldn't be searching for more mysteries if he knew things.
yeah.
I hunt.
Shut up,
Shut
Craven.
the fuck up.
Sorry guys, I'm a little craven mood right now.
Sorry, the boy, they fucking saw Craven the Hunter and it changed them
I
irrevocably.
pass.
Awesome.
I passed my
It
turn.
was so awesome.
Damn, bro, you're passing your turn.
I passed my turn.
Sony, hit us up.
Who the fuck is next?
I got 14.
That would be you.
Oh, yeah.
I have the world's briefest shopping trip.
Okay.
Just for like normal ass books.
Okay.
You in a reading
Just
mood?
like what?
You in a reading mood?
No.
Okay.
Kindling.
Oh.
No. Locate bookshop, ask for weirdest thing they've got. I have a budget of like $10 if they don't mind me paying exclusively in pennies and dimes.
10 gold pieces.
I think I'm doing my math right. I have 96 silver and almost 300 copper. Is that 10 gold?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you locate. Well, Arya would probably point you to Sage's shop, which is the smaller building within the Protector's Enclave. It's got like books, and it's the one that has like a few minor magic items for sale.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the smell of like old paper and leather fills your nose as you walk in, and among the bookshelves there's a couple books for you to choose from. They're each 5 gold pieces apiece. There is, let's see, an overview of the gods of Faerun, Celeborn, Lord of the Dead, Ogma, the binder of what is known, the vaults, the crown of Neverwinter, one that is not there because Arya bought it, Majocratum Informatum, and Elementalism. And they each have a description if you're so inclined.
I'm a little interested in the last two.
The last two. Majocratum Informatum is labeled The Golden Age of Netheril, a book written by a historian from Candlekeep listing the magical feats and successes of Netheril before its downfall. And Elementalism is a book written about primordial sources of magic and their creation. The book talks about the creation of the primordial titans and their role in shaping the world with their magic, and how their influence can be manipulated and shaped into raw magic without the use of belief.
I would like those two.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. You purchase both of them. That would be 10 gold pieces.
Now you are fucking broke.
Yeah, I think I have like 19 pennies. I do spend an uncomfortable amount of time counting out like 200 copper pieces.
Okay.
But, you know, get my books, I leave.
Bro's paying a bill at the DMV.
Can you finance the book?
Anything else?
I have spent a real life amount of time thinking about if I go back to that school and ask questions, and I still haven't decided. So I'll let the other two go first, and then I'll force
we can
myself to
circle back.
decide. Yeah,
If you do that, I can come with you.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, I want to do one minor thing. I want to go into town to try to find some good deals on some health potions.
Okay. Let me pull some of that up.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Because we are hurting for healing.
Yeah, I will say there's probably nothing at the Sage's shop, but again, you're in Neverwinter. There are probably some sort of like herbalist or even some sort of alchemist that might sell some healing potions, so it's probably going to be just the flat 50 gold piece rate if you wanted to find some healing potions.
And that would just be one of like the very...
Yeah, 50 gold piece is a basic healing potion.
It's one of these.
Can I try and negotiate that down?
Combo.
Okay, here's the thing. Because if you're going to like an alchemist, because like there are alchemists that work for, you know, the Neverwinter Guard for Lord Neverember, that probably not. However, if you've managed to find some sort of herbalist that has their own shop, you definitely could. So go ahead and just roll me like a luck roll d20 to see where you find them first. You want higher than a 10.
That's not, but I'm going to use one of my lucky points.
Okay.
Bro's getting a coupon.
Is that a 9? That is a 9.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, no. Just the 50 GP rate.
Yeah.
50 G's?
50 G's.
Cheese?
Fuck it, I have this money for a reason. I'm going to spend it.
Alright.
My money.
That I won.
Yeah.
Therefore, you no longer have a...
Yeah, one. I'll buy one.
Okay.
Get this mana potion.
They're over there.
Well, James, get this mana potion.
I got a potion.
It's just the other side of the mansion.
Oh, yeah.
Get this man a true.
I apparently also have a healing potion according to my inventory.
Oh, no, look at that.
Get this man a shield.
I get this. I always keep that.
And
thing
my
on me.
axe.
I get this thing. I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet with my sister for lunch. Where do you guys suggest? Us be north of the airport.
Oh, I thought you meant.
You also have a plain healing potion?
Yeah.
No,
that one.
Oh no, not that one. My actual sister.
Oh, that's true because you're the only one of us who has a life outside
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
the only one with a family.
Yeah.
People.
I know Ohio is north of the airport.
That's true.
They got like Chipotle's there.
That's so true.
Well, yeah, it would be north of the airport because, you know, it's north of...
Everything's north.
It's north of Florida.
Yeah, I can't remember any Ohio specific restaurants, so I just remember there was a Chipotle there.
Oh. No.
You're gonna need those.
I know. Hey, can we cheers?
Cheers. Cheers, drink it right
Cheers.
now. Drinking hell potions
you.
just for the hell of it. No healing required.
Yeah.
Just love the taste.
If
Yeah, it tastes like cinnamon. Love
if
that
I
shit.
in real life actually eat these dice, will you like give me a level?
No.
No, actually,
I will bring you to the hospital.
yeah, we will drive you to the hospital.
You will get your stomach pumped.
I think it's 3D.
Wait, if she lives.
Dude, that's gonna give me enough experience to level.
if Colleen lives, I would say that yes, she gains the love.
I'll punch you in the chest and I'll see if that helps.
So
That's true. That's my favorite thing to do.
Alright, what else are you doing, Aaron?
Do you want to talk? I'll wait on that. I want to try talking to Shaw again, see if there's been any progress on the on the red mist stuff, because we're about to go up against that if she has any left.
Oh, true.
Okay.
Good call.
So you make your way back to the Protector's Enclave, and it takes you about 10-15 minutes, as they seem busier than normal. Like, you see a lot of guards just on alert, like on the move, like presumably because of the information that you gave them.
Also, a prisoner is gone.
Yes.
Nothing to do with us, though. I don't know why
And
we would know about
eventually,
that.
you find Shaw like ordering people around, making sure they're at their stations and their posts. Yes, can I assist you with anything?
Yeah, I was wondering if there's been any update from your alchemists about the mist, the red mist stuff.
I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't gone to ask again. But that is a good point. How about I have a little bit of a break? Come with me.
Yeah, to run.
And he takes you into Castle Never itself.
The alchemist.
As you walk through these sort of marble halls, echoey, footsteps of soldiers, marching through. They definitely seem like they are preparing for something. And he brings you to some of the sort of like side hallways and buildings where you see these large, like almost greenhouse type structures that are on the side of the building, like kind of angled down, kind of like a. This is gonna sound crazy. Kind of like one of those old Wendy's.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't know what I'm talking about? How they have those like windowed like side sections.
I love Wendy's.
You know what I'm talking about? Never mind.
I do.
Anyway, they have these very large like sort of greenhouse sections.
Oh, like the play places?
No.
Like the cage
I'll
they
show you
keep.
later. I'll show you later. I'll show you later.
Let's go to Wendy's.
And you see a lot of like sort of like herbalism equipment, alchemical equipment, and it brings you to this sort of like wood elf woman that seems to be messing with the substance that you have seen. And it walks you over. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up my information sheet.
I can't believe you don't have all of this committed to memory.
I don't. Let me introduce you. This is Laura Stana. She is our alchemist here. And she shakes your hand. Pleasure to meet you. May I ask what you're here for?
I was part of the Aaron Thatch, by the way. Pleasure. I was part of the team. Let's say team investigating the whole red mist thing.
Yes. So, believe it or not, this is a type of lichen that is. I'm assuming you want to know more about it. This type of lichen is seen. It's one that's seen commonly throughout Neverwinter, throughout the chasms and the caverns. We have a lot of open formations under the city.
Mm-hmm.
However, this particular lichen was altered in some way by the odd magic that goes on down there. If you're familiar with the plague changed individuals and creatures that happened when all of the magic went awry, it seemed to have affected plant life organisms as well, and has taken on some sort of bizarre magical effects. And it seems that whoever this person is, who managed to essentially isolate the magical effects within it, is a very skilled alchemist. But it's quite bizarre. It's been diluted and distilled into a very, very concentrated form, and somehow makes someone who inhales it or ingests it go on a sort of berserker rage. Similar to the effects of there's a spell known as Enemies Abound that works in similar ways. Whether that was involved, that spell or that sort of magical formulae was involved in the creation of this vapor, I could not tell you. But I can tell you that it is very bizarre for a organic substance to be mimicking that of a magical spell.
Is there any sort of countermeasure that you've come up with?
Presumably, any sort of thing that can dispel magic.
Perfect.
I would say. I don't think it is a spell that is. It functions in a way that you would be able to have some sort of counter spell type of situation because the spell is not being cast.
Yes.
But it is inherently a poison, I would say, that mimics creates a magical effect.
So if one is immune to poisons, they will be immune to this as well.
Not necessarily, because it is the magic that is, they probably would not get sick from it. If you ingested high concentrations of this lichen, you would feel ill. But in a way that the magic is concentrated, it is, I guess, more posing the magic on the body. If one were affected by this and you sort of casted a detect magic spell, you would see them fully concentrated with magic. It is, don't get me wrong, it is not necessarily the organic substance that is causing this. It is the magic itself.
Yeah. So just to make this perfectly clear, if someone is under the effect of this substance and another casts dispel magic on them, they will be fine?
That is my assumption. I have not tested this myself, but I have tested it in a small, isolated capacity, but I have not actively made someone ingest it or inhale it and see the effects.
Yeah, I don't suppose that's ethical.
No.
Well, thank you. This is very valuable information, and you are obviously well honed in your craft.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Call it like I see it. Well, leave you here. Shaw, you gonna escort me out?
Yep. Let's go. And he takes you out, and you see, like, as you were having this conversation, he was actively, like, taking notes on this piece of paper, like, clearly adding to some sort of information that, you get the sense that he's definitely a, any type of information that could be helpful. He likes to write it down. He's good in that sense. And he brings you back out. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Are you planning on? May I ask? Are you planning on confronting Dagmaer within the city?
No one here will be put at risk.
Okay, makes me feel relieved. If you need any arms or anything, I can do my best to provide some of that. If you need it in any capacity.
Magical arms?
Not magical arms. And I don't have any sort of access to that sort. That's more of the many-starred cloak. That's kind of their field. But I do have access to, if you're planning on taking your ship, I can get you cannonballs, I can get you gunpowder, I can get you ballista bolts, I can get you mangonel ammo.
How about, because I wouldn't be intimately familiar with what our ship requires, but who's the quartermaster of the Time Maiden?
Technically, the quartermaster is not here. The technical quartermaster would be Blackjack.
Oh, then how about the gunner, or the one that handles
Let's see. That's a good question. Because it's not necessarily something that I fully, decided because, or that doesn't necessarily have, because the Tide Maiden has been sort of out of commission for a long time.
You can be the gunner now if you really want to.
If you so desire. if you're looking for someone who knows about
who would know what they
either Corsair or Vice.
Yeah.
Either of them.
Then why don't I walk with me to the Tide Maiden. I can introduce you to either Vice or Corsair, and they can tell you what they need.
Sure.
I'm sure they'll appreciate, a free weapon is a free gun is a free gun.
Absolutely, I can do that.
And-
And he walks with you
Yeah.
to the Tide Maiden. You make your way to the docks, and roll a d4 for me. The first person you see.
3.
All right. So you see Vice sort of like preparing the ship for, not immediate departure, but making sure that if you need to make a very soon departure, you guys will be ready.
What time of day is it?
It's still afternoon.
Yeah.
But in case the ship, the Claymore leaves early, that sort of thing. And you see Vice sort of like on the docks preparing some of the ropes and stuff.
Hi, Vice.
Hey, or you hear in your mind.
Yeah.
What's up?
Our guard friend here, Shaw, offered a plethora of weapons for us that we need when we go to battle Suljack on the Claymore.
Okay.
So, I don't obviously know the ins and outs of what the ship may require or may, it would help to have. So.
Excellent. That's great. I'll speak with him. And you see, she walks over, and he immediately is has a sort of like what is going on? As she's speaking in his mind, but you see they have a conversation. So you guys will be fully, for brevity's sake, you guys will be fully stocked up on ammunition and gunpowder as far as the cannons go. So the Tide Maiden only has cannons, but you will be able to use those if you so desire.
Cool.
How heavy is a cannonball?
A cannonball?
Yeah.
I think it
depends. These, I think,
The ones that we're acquiring right now.
probably 8 or 10 pounders.
Oh, so like a bowling ball.
Well, yeah, but it's at the speed it's shot at.
I could throw it faster.
It'd be fun to I couldn't.
This isn't art. This is James. I used to play outfield. They called me the cannon. That was
thought
before.
they called you the drink.
That was before they called me the drink.
But I thought you were the juice box then.
I was the
the juice box cannonball.
Yeah.
I love the meta story of James using the podcast as an dating service.
This is not just a podcast. We are recording like oral history traditions.
What traditions? James'
yes,
psychosis?
Yes. This will be known for generations.
I hope not.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I want to try talking to Merrick again.
Okay.
I'll break his tough exterior. Get at the core of that. Whatever is up with him, I don't know.
Okay.
That weirdo. Who I hate.
So,
The way you say that makes it sound like you're in love with him.
I haven't figured it out yet.
That fucking bird that I hate.
You find, or presumably, you make your way onto the ship and walk around, and you don't see Merrick, but you see a sort of flicker of a candlelight in what you know to be the room that he stays in the Tide Maiden.
They got rooms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They don't just have cots or hammocks.
No, you guys have
we
rooms.
came in on rooms. Yeah. It's a big ass ship and it's a nice ass.
Damn.
It's a big, nice ship. Yeah.
Damn.
100%.
Bougie.
Yes.
Yeah, you get a lot of money for it. And there's no response to the knock, but the door slowly opens.
It's your buddy Aaron.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I've had some time to reflect, and I feel bad with the way things left off. We're all part of the same crew.
No big deal.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's just when I feel like there's a question that I don't have an answer to, it just nags at me. But it's not fair to take that out on you. Everyone is entitled to their own secrets, so I won't begrudge you yours.
Why are you so interested?
He's in love with you.
I haven't met another person from Tirfathoin since my mother left. So anyone who knows anything about it could tell me about it. Like maybe they seen her or anything. It's important to me.
I get it. But trust me, I am not the individual that can provide you with that information. I didn't know your mother. I don't know your mother.
Yeah.
Listen. I have skeletons in my closet. We all do.
Mm.
But here's the thing. Whereas your secret might be that you like karaoke or something, mine would get me killed.
Karaoke's canon.
Or worse. I have nowhere else to go. I can't get exiled. I can't lose this. So forgive me if I'm on edge.
I understand.
But people knowing things makes me a target. So I'm sorry, but I'm not comfortable sharing things.
Okay. I wouldn't be lying if I would say that, I hope that changes. But if it doesn't, I understand.
Thank you.
Okay. And see you out there. Busy day tomorrow.
Yeah. And he sort of shuts the door and gets back to what he's doing.
Okay. That's it.
Jules.
So I think I'd start the morning playing cards with people, losing at cards.
With who?
Just anybody that's there on the ship.
Corsair.
Yeah, I'm losing. I'm losing.
You're losing. Roll a d20.
10.
10? You lose 10 gold pieces.
This is RP!
Too bad. You said you were losing money.
I didn't say losing money, I just said
cards.
losing!
You think anyone plays the...
Everyone here plays for money.
Yeah. So funnily enough, well, that was only a
I'm the rich one.
ship where he
Womp womp.
gambling.
Eh.
Okay, since I guess I'm playing with him, I'll talk with him.
You're really bad at cards, Jules.
I mean, that's not really my thing, but I'm just kind of bored right now.
Fair enough. As long as you keep giving me money, I'll be happy.
Oh, yeah. I feel like get enough money from Neverwinter, I guess, so it's not too big a deal, but it still stings. Are you, how do you think that this with Suljack is going to play out?
It's a loaded question. As far as what?
I mean, say we kill her. Yeah, kill her a lot. What do you think's gonna happen to that void that she leaves in Luskin?
I don't know. Presumably they'll fill it. The High Captains have a lot of people on... It's deceiving because, when the High Captains were originally created, they were named after the captains who filled that role. Mm-hmm. Captain Suljack, Captain Kurth, etc., Captain Terrell. That were their names. Previous ones, if they're not family, they were just adopted that name. So I can guarantee you that Dagmar's true last name is not Suljack. But if she has any family or a right hand, some sort of individual that she trusts, presumably, and that the rest of the house trusts, then presumably that person will take over the role. I don't think she is leaving a void for very long. Mm. However, I think that she's good at what she does, and the person who follows her might not be as much.
Do you think that the person that follows her will still kind of have her ideals in terms of wanting to start war and shit?
Well, they may, but I can guarantee that they wouldn't be smart enough to do all of what Dagmar was doing. I have to give Dagmar credit. She is cunning, and she's ruthless. She's going to fight for what she believes and what she wants. But I do the same. Maybe I don't have as much of a cold heart as she does because I don't believe in killing innocent civilians. I understand fighting for what you believe in, fighting for making Luskin better.
Yeah.
But Luskin is not my home anymore.
Why'd you leave?
A lot of different things. It's just, eventually everyone finds their way, and my way was out of Luskin, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
My family was poor. Let's see. I joined a pirate crew because it was necessary. My father was killed by pirates when I was very young, but that's common in Luskin. My mother died of illness, and I had nowhere else to go, so I joined a pirate crew, and the rest is history. Turns out I was really fucking good at it.
Did you get the guys that offed your dad?
I have no idea who it was.
Oh.
Presumably they're dead by now. Either by my hand or someone else's.
That's fair. Yeah.
Believe it or not, the life of a pirate doesn't last very long. It's a miracle that I've lived as long as I have. But then again, I decided to take a different approach.
Wait, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
36.
And that's a long lifespan?
For a pirate, yes.
Yes.
Damn, I'm getting up in
You
years.
saw how long I lived, and I'm not even a pirate.
I'm getting up in years then, Jesus. Do you think that Jarlaxle will come out of hiding once Dagmar is dead, or whatever he's doing? Missing whatever? I'm assuming you know about that, right? You went to go see him?
Oh, I didn't see him.
Exactly.
I tried. I don't think he's hiding. I think he's...
Kidnapped or worse?
No, I think he is under the radar. I
Oh.
wouldn't consider that hiding. He will go into hiding. If Jarlaxle goes into hiding, I can promise you, not the best bounty hunter nor tracker on Earth will be able to find him. The fact that I found information, to be fair, there's a small... You didn't hear this from me, but there's a small sector of the Breaking Death that I hear Neverwinter, who was the contacts that I approached. But if he goes into hiding, that will be if Luskin is at war. He will disappear. Right now, he's just... He pulls strings.
So you're not concerned then?
No. I mean, who knows? To say that I'm concerned for the outcome of Luskin regardless is a lie. Again, Luskin was my home, but it's no longer. To say that it won't be bad would also be a lie. I can tell you the outcome of tomorrow is either I die or she dies. There's not going to be any letting up. There's not going to be any deals being made. I don't wish to make a deal with someone such as her anyway. But who knows? Time will tell.
Mm-hmm. And we'll fucking win then. It's a good plan.
I plan to.
Yeah. Do you know any of her crew?
Who?
Their capability? Dagmaer's.
Oh god, it's been a long time. The people I knew are probably not the same anymore.
That one name character.
I have heard of what's his name? Torig something. Captain of the Claymore. I have heard of him. He's a pretty high member of the in the ship. Pretty well respected. He was a merchant from Mirabar, and he came to Luskin one day and decided to stay.
Well, if he's a merchant, he's probably not that great of a fighter.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Don't jinx it. Shut the fuck up, James.
Ooh, the misery.
I think you still forget that people of different races have different lifespans. Dwarves can live a very long time.
Oh, he's a dwarf?
He's a dwarf.
I don't know. I don't know what I imagined in my head. I just maybe like a blob.
He's a dwarf.
Okay.
Tori Bronzehorn, it's such a dwarven name.
I didn't want to assume.
And
I assumed with Revolt and I was wrong.
he didn't remember his last name.
Was an alias.
Well, yeah.
I remembered now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
No, he's a dwarf. He was a dwarven merchant from Mirabar, but he's been in Luskan for, when I say from Mirabar, he came to Luskan before I was even born.
okay. Well, regardless,
He's been around for a while.
he's like probably half my size at most. It shouldn't be that bad.
You'd be surprised, Jules. There's a lot for you to learn.
I want to see Jules be
at this point, Jules better one-shot that guy. Because all the shit he's talking.
I want you to see. Have you ever seen a gnome?
Yeah. I don't think I have.
Bits and bobs, right?
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, but they're old people and old people shrink. So like
I will tell you one thing.
I need to learn
If
how to
his
get
ship
better
is
at
named
cards.
after him, and he's still using that sword,
Oh.
Oh, he's got a claymore.
he sure does.
Oh, cool.
Well, he used to.
Okay. Not a problem.
But he's fucking nasty with it.
He does what with it?
He's nasty with it.
No.
You get nasty with
Get
it?
nasty with
I'm
it.
gonna roll to lose again.
Alright.
That's a natural one.
You lose
I
it
got
all.
a natural 19.
10.
I'll say 5. Cool. He feels bad at this point.
Good. Pity me. I'm broke. And I'll just pass this to the next person for now.
Okay. Back at the RA.
You better fucking
Right.
do something this time.
Helena's texting me puns.
I asked you.
So sorry.
I see the beduntus.
I asked, do you think he considers it a great sword?
I think he would. Do you want to go talk to my teacher, man?
Yeah, because if we leave Neverwinter and I don't, I never come back here, I'm gonna regret it, I think.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Also, because then if you ever come back and go back to school, you don't have to keep lying about me being dead.
I think I can pull it off.
No.
I'm pretty good at lying.
Okay.
That there was a lie, and you fell for it, so... I don't know about you, but we're kind of in a paradox where I'm both good at lying and bad
Where
at
are
lying.
we currently?
I don't know. Where are you?
Yeah,
James, where are we?
I don't know.
On the docks?
Probably on the dock.
I push you in the water.
I have water breathing.
Did you have to today? Did you cast
I don't need to anymore. I got the necklace of adaptation.
God damn it,
Why
bro.
I think it's also assumed that I'll probably save it until we're like actually
Mom
going
said
out.
it's your turn to drown.
Yeah, we said, because it's 24 hours and it's a ritual, we said that you could...
Just do it every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have you say, by the way, I cast water breathing every session.
Actually.
So yeah.
I
It
get
can
out
be
of the
assumed
water,
that-
shake off like a dog.
Alright. And you take the trek to the Neverwinter
Why
Academy.
is this city so fucking big?
I don't know.
You gotta RP small talk for an hour straight.
Just the way the cookie crumbles. There was a castle, then they needed some places to, for people to live and do business. It's the industry, the commercial district, the residential, the government.
And for the next hour, are you just solo urban area?
Wait, why don't they have winter here?
Volcano.
Is winter banned or something?
Volcano.
Volcano.
Oh.
Volcano.
Yeah, it's against the rules.
The volcano decrees it illegal for winter.
Dude, is there
Wait,
no
really?
tide
I was
or
always curious
nothing?
about that. Is that why?
Yeah, it's because there's a volcano nearby Neverwinter that like superheats the water. The idea is that
it gets cold.
It gets cold.
The idea
yeah.
is that the harbor never freezes.
The harbor never freezes because of the volcanic water
And then,
around
the,
it.
and then the volcano destroys Neverwinter once every couple hundred years.
It's just potato happen.
We're due for one. We're due for a big one. It's like St. Helens. Any day now.
Isn't it that there's like a titan like under the volcano or something?
Dude, what is he doing to cause that shit to erupt? God damn!
He lost another rivals match.
She.
Yeah.
A
Oh!
woman!
Feminism.
We got a fucking sexist on the podcast.
I don't remember the exact thing, but there's something related to Megara the Dawn Titan.
Do not tell people.
And believe it or
Witcher
not,
4.
the person, the adventuring party that was involved with was what I was talking about. Jarlaxle was a part of.
Oh wow, dude gets around.
He does. He's just everywhere.
How old is he?
Did he fuck the Titan?
Old.
Well, yeah, because he's a drow.
Well, like
We're gonna skip over college.
Do
Not
not
that
fuck
old.
the Titan. She's made of fire.
I
mean,
feel
you
like
don't know this in
Jarlaxle
game,
would.
but let's see if there's an age on the wiki because I'm curious.
For the Titan or Jarlaxle?
Jarlaxle.
Wolf.
Jamie, pull up that wiki picture.
Saladin, or Lilith? I don't know.
Wolf?
Wolf or Saladin? Or does that not matter here?
That's a Baldur's Gate invention.
Ah, okay.
At least sometimes it's like in like actual D&D, like it's like a religious difference. It's not like a racial difference. Like
Well, the fact that he got to
Yeah.
know someone, became close to someone in the year 1018 DR, that assumes he was an adult at that time. So, bro's probably like 500 years old.
Nice.
Maybe 600.
I can't comprehend that.
No.
I fucking hate elves just because of that. Like, what do you mean you're 200?
Alright.
Go to the home.
Bro, you're
Go
gonna
be in work. Go
you're
be in
gonna
dirt.
hate Merrick.
Go be in dirt. Alright, we arrive at
You don't know how old Mirik is.
We don't.
No, we don't.
What if
He's a
like,
crevillion years old.
I mean, could I guess? Because I think I'm.
what if he's like 60?
It's like 4.
Old ass fucking
Wait,
man.
wait.
Can you
Teenager.
guess?
Yeah.
Hard to guess with an elf.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a big range.
You can ask him.
243. Compare it.
I go to
Was right?
school.
I
I
don't know how
learn.
often.
I go to school.
I get educated.
Yeah. Back to the plot.
I get a degree, and I'm out of here, and I'm running the
It takes
business.
it takes you about an hour, and you walk all the way over to the school. You don't see your current professor teaching right now, but you see students and professors alike in the training grounds.
I'll just like ask around for Professor Bosch.
Or the Vosh.
The Bosch?
The Vosh, yeah.
Oh.
THEVOS.
I've been a little informal with him, haven't I?
No, it's like his name is the Vosh, like your name is the drink.
My name is the drink.
Alright, you ask around, and eventually he comes over to you. Oh yeah, good to see you.
Yes. Familiar face
Your friend?
nowadays.
Yes.
Are you disguised right now?
I was about to ask, should I be, or do I just like not even fucking bother?
Fuck it.
fuck it?
We're telling him anyway.
Okay, yeah, cool. Hi, I'm the one you talked to earlier. Yesterday. When was that? Yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Ah, the one who was in disguise?
Yes.
I see.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, you know.
I told y'all he fucking
You
knew.
Are we like in the middle of a hallway? Is there anywhere more private?
I can take you to my office.
Okay, cool.
That'd be more private.
Sure. And he seems a little bit confused.
Do you have any teas?
I do, actually. he's you know, this man loves his tea. And he goes on a rant about all of the Dune teas that he bought, and he
Imagine a student made an appointment with him to go over like their final paper that's worth like 1,000 points, and he's
you know,
like,
he brings
"Nah,
you to
this
his
won't work."
office and he pours you some tea. Sit, please.
Green, black,
Green
citrus. Okay.
Green tea.
Sleepy time
Little,
tea.
very, very herbaceous, little earthy.
All right.
Yeah,
Tastes like fucking dirt.
yeah,
I
tastes
like,
like dirt.
I like green tea.
It was good. It seems that you are the one with questions this time.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Well, you said if I wanted to come back and ask questions about whatever the fuck, or like offer what I knew about whatever the fuck is going on with my magic, I could. So I'm back. I also never introduced myself. Hello, my name is Hollow. I'm sort of dead. You know my sister very well. I'm sort of dead, but not really.
Your sister.
Yeah.
I see.
This is my sister, the one who died.
She wasn't lying. It was just a complicated situation.
I see. I wasn't aware they had that many powerful clerics in Luskan.
No,
No.
it wasn't that.
No. She just came out of the harbor.
So, like,
Just skip past that.
All right.
Give her dad a heart attack.
I made it worse.
do you know anything about Ilusk?
I know a lot of things about Ilas.
Okay, I spent 10 years or so going on little trips there for... I wasn't doing the research, escorting another wizard who was doing the research. Ilusk? Fucked.
That is not the word that I would use, but yes.
Well, that's why you two are the wizards and I'm not.
More because it's a potty word.
I'm not great at explaining it because I'm not entirely sure what the everything is. The necromancer who has the artifact that I think, that he says got a hold of me, described it as some ancient Netherese artifact that he was trying to use to turn into a lich. And
a phylactery.
Yeah. I was a sorcerer before the dying and the phylactery shit.
So your magic does come innately.
But
not really.
But like
Forgive
from
me, this
from
sounds,
Illusk.
This sounds like a children's story. This is all.
I don't know.
Yeah, not from our lineage that.
So your magic seems to come from this artifact.
Yes, he called it the Orb of the Ruined Sun.
Orb of the Ruined Sun. I'm sorry, that's not a name I'm familiar with. What do you wish to know?
So I did previously meet a cleric of Kalimvor who believes that it's possible to extricate myself from this fun little situation going on with said necromancer and his phylactery, resulting in a real resurrection, not this like half-alive thing that I've got going on right now. And I don't know, I was wondering if a wizard would have any further insight on if that's possible or not. Or if there's anything perhaps that I should do.
Well, if anyone knows about some sort of resurrection ritual, it would be a cleric.
Okay.
My insight would be, I guess I would have to understand.
I also was hoping for more, if there's any more, because fucking Imlerith isn't going to tell me jack shit about that rock.
Absolutely not.
So I was kind of hoping that there would be something else about it.
I would need to know what is sustaining you. I would need to know how your the fact that you. How do I describe
phylactery, sort of.
Yes.
Baby phylactery.
Baby phylactery.
Baby's first phylactery.
Phylactery took.
I've never heard of somebody.
Phylactery took a couple of bites, spat the rest of me back out.
I've never heard of that happening before.
Necromancer really wants me dead because I'm currently taking up space in his house, also known as the phylactery.
It's a timeshare. He has to get used to it.
I didn't go to school.
So the artifact was innately magical.
I believe so, yeah.
Huh.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. It's an ancient Netherese artifact.
Yeah.
That's just magical.
Netherese artifact.
Their chairs are magical.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Let me
Okay.
consult some of my books and things.
That's not way.
He definitely does take a little while until, like, he leaves you two in the office for about 10 minutes, and eventually returns. I found one mention of something similar, a mention of a orb of the awakened sun being existent in Netherrealm.
Did we hear about that?
I think
That-
Barnaby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have heard of that before.
We've heard of the orb of the awakened sun, and we can draw some parallels with it.
The orb of the ruined sun, I can't say that I've ever heard before. However, can you describe to me what it looked like?
That's pyramid. Little like eclipse-looking thing happening inside.
Eclipse-looking thing. This describes a glass pyramid with a pure, bright, golden center.
Yeah.
So, what running theory do we have? Do we think this is either like a corruption of the awakened sun, or is it rather like how there's the weave and the shadow weave? It's like the anti-awakened sun.
It's possible. I would need to understand the source or the nature of this corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any information?
All the information's right here, and with a Ilmarith the Grey of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Ilmarith the Grey. I believe that name sounds familiar.
That's not a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
More in a, I've heard offhand, the members of the Arcane Brotherhood, they occasionally have business, either going on with the Academy or Neverwinter, or Neverember.
It's coveted by Kashan the Red, right, Kashan?
Kashan the Red, now that is a name I'm very familiar with. My assumption If this is an ancient Netherese artifact, I'm trying to think of what could cause the corruption of something that powerful. Because there's no description of the nature of this artifact within these books.
I don't know if it was like if Imlerith found it in that state or if he brought it to that state.
I can almost.
I don't know how old or powerful he's around.
I can't say without a shadow of a doubt. However, I would say that it would take something far more powerful to whatever the source of this corruption is to corrupt a Netherese artifact. That would take something like
you would need to be a Netherese wizard.
folly level, which
yes,
it's even possible that would be the cause of it.
You think there's a connection there?
It's possible. I don't know for a fact, but if there's some sort of magical something that powerful, that type of magical force could cause it to be corrupted. But again, what it's corrupted by, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could be more of help.
No, that's useful.
Are we leaning more towards corruption, or
anti,
or like the opposite pole in a way?
I don't know.
The opposite pole of
weave, shadow weave, corrupted sun, awakened sun, or
ruined.
Ruin.
I don't know.
Do you think it was made to counterbalance its power?
I feel like I'm just going purely off of aesthetics.
Yeah.
If I was making a counter, I feel like the inside would just be like dark. I feel like the fact that it's like eclipse-like to me feels corrupted.
Okay.
But again, I'm going off of aesthetics. I didn't go to school.
It could. The shadow weave. It's possible.
I'm trying.
But the shadow weave no longer exists unless it's somehow maintained within this artifact. Which
didn't you?
That would explain why Imlerith did talk about the shadow weave.
Imlerith did mention the shadow weave.
You've spoken to him.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
What did he say about the shadow weave?
Hang on, Emily has to look back at her notes.
Just
My
saying that shadow weave doesn't exist
My
anymore.
handwriting is indecipherable.
It contains shadow weave.
Or a portion of it.
And he thinks it's semi-sentient. That's all I got.
I think he called it one of the last known pieces of the shadow weave. That's what I wrote down. I wrote down Aaron saw some dolphins. And
Good times.
That would be.
That was important to know. Thank you.
So before I can explain this, brief history lesson.
Brother.
Ready for it?
The shadow weave was created by Shar after carefully studying the weave that Mistral had created.
Yes.
If you consider the weave like a lattice work through reality that is based in something tangible, the shadow weave is that exact opposite. It's based in nothingness. And I know that doesn't make any sense, but think of it like the empty space between the lattice work. Throughout history, the weave has seen its fair share of tribulations, such as Caustic's folly, which is, as we mentioned, it's even possible that was the sort of cause.
Yeah.
More recent history, the death of Mistra. The most recent death of Mistra assured the end of the shadow weave for good. It cannot exist without the weave.
That was always my understanding. That it was almost like a parasite from the teachings.
Yes. Again, much to Shar's dismay.
Yeah.
But upon the return of Mistra and the weave, there were many attempts by Shar to reform it, but have since been thwarted. I can only assume at this point she's given up and resorted to different schemes. My best guess is, if this orb of the ruined sun is for sure of Netherese origin, that it was probably corrupted by that shadow weave during Caustic's folly. I would say that is enough of a powerful force that could, again, mind you, during the collapse of the weave, if that made the magical artifact, useless, empty, it is possible that at that time the shadow weave could have filled that void. There exists a raw form of magic outside of the weave known as spellfire. I don't believe Have we talked about this before?
In passing, it sounds familiar.
It's not very common. I'd never considered the possibility of an equivalent scenario for the Shadow Weave, but this seems to be the closest thing for it. Some sort of raw magic embedded within this artifact. Again, the very nature of the weave is balance. All forms of magic, or schools, if you will, have equal malleability. In reverse, specifically, the nature of the Shadow Weave is imbalance. Some forms of magic, typically the ones within Shaw's portfolio, so enchantment, illusory, necromantic magic, are heightened at a cost of the others being impaired. The reason you have, no issues with this is, I assume, because you have, you don't necessarily, and this is not a slight, but you don't necessarily possess the arcane capability to do so, much as Imlerith would. Which means, if you were to fight this individual, I would reckon those schools of magic would be impaired for him as well.
Which ones?
Pretty much anything other than enchantment, illusory, and necromantic magic.
Okay. It's good to know there are still
Again,
some
I
very
don't know
scary
what the plan
necromancy
of this,
spells.
this cleric you've spoken to is, but if he has an idea of what you could do to resurrect yourself, and that if that involves confronting this Imlerith individual.
I believe his idea involves breaking the orb. Does that sound good or bad? Yay or nay?
If it's even possible.
Oh.
It could work.
Okay.
The destruction of a magical artifact is nigh impossible. I would venture, but something that unstable. Again, I don't know. I would have to see it. I would have to study it.
Part of it also comes from killing Hollow. That's also his goal.
Yeah, but that's only a temporary thing.
Yeah.
I've died before. I can do it again, as long as it's not permanent this time.
Well, presumably, if the orb is sustaining you, if you destroy the orb, it would destroy you as well.
And then the idea is that I'm also no longer in a little glass jar and
perform the resurrection afterwards.
Yes.
I see. I understand.
I have the cleric on speed dial.
I can't say that is not one of the most risky things I've ever heard.
I know.
But if there's
family.
If there's any way that sounds, the plan sounds sound. If that makes sense.
Yeah. In theory.
In theory.
In theory.
In theory.
A game theory.
And again, this individual, like I said, if he, how do I describe this? If he poses that arcane capability to be able to use this, even I don't know how to do that. So, just be aware of what you are going up against.
Ideally, we don't actually fight him. Ideally. We'll figure out the rest.
Is this an elven individual?
Yeah.
Is he a drow?
He's a drow.
He's a drow, yeah.
Freaky drow.
I mean, that makes sense, as this type of thing would take practice and lots of it. And by lots of it, I mean dedicated hundreds of years.
Some pretty high mat.
Then again, he's wanting to use, you didn't hear this from me, but there are easier ways to become a lich. That seems very... using a Netherese artifact to do such a thing, this seems much.
Unless there's something else he's chasing from it.
It could be possible that it contains power far beyond what I can even comprehend.
More powerful than your average lich.
Oh, most certainly. Something, if it is connected to the Shadow Weave, most certainly.
Wow.
It'd be really funny if he just becomes a demi-lich. It's just like one of those
Just
heads.
the little floating head.
Yeah.
If he fucks up and he becomes like just a little guy.
I would, if this individual, again, this is me mostly speculating, but if this individual were to become a full-blown lich, we're talking powers, rivaling, if not greater than, Zastan.
We don't need to talk about that.
That's not good.
Shut up.
I'm so sorry.
I hate you.
I'm so sorry.
That's not good.
We
That's
still,
not
we
good.
still have time, but I would have loved it if that's how he ended. That's not good. End of episode. Yeah, we got one.
Oh my god.
So you guys keep me around.
Jesus.
And all I have to do is not die, and
Yeah.
yeah. I've only done it once so far, so what's the chances of it happening again? That was a joke, don't answer that question.
I'm not. I don't want to.
Yeah, no.
Well, thank you very much. This is, it just helps to talk to someone about this,
Of course.
especially someone a lot more qualified. We'll probably be leaving Neverwinter soon, so.
If you're looking for more, I mean, this is the brief amount of information that I can provide, but if you're looking for more, I would try something like, if you can find some sort of patron or sponsor, see if you can get into Candlekeep. They might have a lot more information than I do.
Okay.
Maybe can ask Daggle as like a boon, but I don't know. We'd
If
have
we got a sponsor, asking a sponsor, I think yeah. Oh no, or Daggle? No, remember? I was thinking, Barnaby.
Oh.
He's from Canada.
He's from Canada.
Oh,
I
never
forgot
mind.
about that, yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, there you go.
James, remember the lore detail! I did it, guys! Notes help!
Oh, and what isn't Spellfire just raw magic? Like,
yeah.
it's the stuff behind the weave. It's just magic.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Unwoven weave.
It is
Like
a tangible form of raw magic.
Yeah.
You know, because raw magic flows through the weave, but this is a material, tangible, malleable form of it.
Yeah.
Unwoven weave.
I think like nothing outside of like Chosen to the Mystra can use Spellfire. Effectively, I remember.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Chosen who are
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
people who can use it, yeah. Alright. Well, thank you very much. We'll contact you if we're ever in the area or need more assistance through spell of some sort, not sure.
Of course.
But I do want to thank you for everything that you've done for me and my family and my friends here.
Absolutely.
Because you've done a lot. Let's just
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you need, please feel free.
Thanks.
I wish you luck.
Need $1 million.
a degree.
Give me my diploma. This is a character who's dropped out.
Yeah. We keep dropping out, baby.
I think he'll speak for you if you try to come back afterwards.
You guys end up heading out?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I come
and
back.
Again, take another hour. At this point, it's about like late afternoon. And you take an hour and head back to the Tide Maiden Protector's Enclave.
Tide
whatever you
Maiden.
whatever you so desire. Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
When does Shaw bring the cannonballs onto the ship?
Probably within that hour, like the hour that they're arriving back. Why?
I only have an idea, but I don't know if Jules is smart enough to come up with this.
Okay.
What is it?
Do you know, in, like, the Lord of the Rings movies, those big old, like, fucking troll ogre things that have the chains with the big old heavy rocks, and that'd be a cool weapon.
You're gonna try to make that weapon?
Not me! That dude at West Haven. The blacksmith, maybe.
Okay.
I wanna keep some cannonballs. I'm gonna ask Corsair if it's okay to take some cannonballs.
They have cannonballs in West Haven.
Okay.
He makes,
He makes cannonballs.
Pilgrim makes.
I don't have to
cannonballs.
bring my own cannonballs.
That is his job.
BYOC.
Yeah, bring your own balls.
BYOB, bring your balls. I feel
Is
like
there a BOGO on cannonballs?
I also feel like it makes the most sense for the guy who carries around an anchor as a weapon to look at cannonballs and go, perfect. Another weapon.
But he casts them. he makes a lot of cannonballs for West Haven.
I'm spending time drafting. Like I get a piece of paper or something, and I'm just like drawing it out. I'm like drafting it, a blueprint.
And your drawing is just a fucking chain chomp.
It's just like a circle with some chains, and then a drawing of me hitting someone and killing them.
Those blueprints are gonna be unusable.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Could we have
I do that in the mess hall. Everyone can see.
I guess while you're doing that, could we have met up towards the end of the day?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah. So busy day.
Yep.
Yeah.
How things go? You went to a professor, right?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Good.
Learn anything good?
Mm-hmm.
Or interesting?
Magic rocks, man.
Magic rocks.
Rocks.
That just sounds like what we knew already.
Yeah.
Like
he gave insights on theories and stuff.
Yeah, there's some new things.
Like,
so
if I had a nickel for every person in our family who got fucked over by a magic rock, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice.
You mean like a physical rock? I mean, not like magic rocks. That's because that's what I thought you.
No, we're
talking about rocks.
Okay,
wait, like the spell magic rock?
No,
that's magic stone.
Yeah, no, like magic is cool. Like magic is cool. Like you were saying, magic is cool. Not talking,
okay.
Not talking about actual.
My magic has done nothing but ruin my life.
That's true. You would not say that most likely.
It's also brought you back to life.
Against her will.
Well, would you rather stay dead?
Listen, we can argue butterfly effects all we want.
That's a loaded question.
Sometimes I think I was dead before I actually got thrown in that river.
Like a metaphorical way or like actual way?
I mean, I don't think I breathed.
What?
Like ever?
Like, after getting magic, but before actually getting murdered.
And wait, when did you start using magic?
Hard to tell because I didn't know that I had it, so it kind of just started happening, and I don't know when exactly it started.
So, wait, do you?
But I know a couple trips into Illusk, I was cold all the time. A couple more trips, and you don't feel your heartbeat as often as it used to, maybe. And then maybe you become an adrenaline junkie. You don't care that you're losing all your gold, and you're in debt to the coin spinners, and they kill you and throw you in the river. I don't know what you want from me.
That's new. Well, at least new to me.
Yeah, well. Old news.
Saving money on food costs.
Not helpful, Jules.
Hey, he's just trying to look on the bright side here, okay? I can't exactly fault him because that's a lot.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll figure out with Keldar and we'll get you shipshape. The pun wasn't
I'm gonna smash a Netherese artifact into smithereens.
Die.
And
then
come back on the 3rd day, baby.
Sounds like a plan. It's the plan.
I prefer
it's
to get
the only plan.
Later. I don't want the time to expire, and once it gets past Revivify, it gets pretty expensive.
Yeah. I don't know.
We don't really have
Whenever
that money.
if we ever get closer to actually executing this plan, I'll like call Keldar and be like, how soon? Where are you right now? So we can coordinate.
I mean, unfortunately, that won't necessarily be the end of your problems because you still have the coin spinners.
I feel like if I reach a point where we are going up against a very powerful necromancer, if I come out the other side of that, not just like this, but like alive, then the coin spinners will be fucking chump change.
Nice.
I know, right? Thank you. Yeah, let's deliver it.
True.
Is that what they call their goons? They call them chump change.
No, I think there was just called coin spinners. Or a coin spinner. Or whatever. Getting lost in the weeds there. Well, I found out something helpful. I talked to one of Shaw's alchemists who said that dispel magic should work. So there you go.
Nice.
I didn't need to almost blow up your brain there, buddy. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's cool.
Well, I mean, we know that also works.
Yeah. We got options.
Yeah.
The rib still hurts, by the way. So, it's not your fault.
I can fix that.
No, you can't.
I can fix maybe a little bit of that.
You can make it worse.
1 hit point worth of that.
That we know.
Actually, 5.
Oh yeah, your touch people thing. What? What, is there a name for it that I don't know?
Touch people thing.
Yeah, my touch people thing.
I mean, what did Keldar call
No,
it?
that's what it's called now.
He didn't really.
He called it the touch people thing.
If he told me, I wasn't paying attention.
That sounds in character.
He was kind of saying a lot of words.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just kind of watching what he did, not really like paying attention to like the history and stuff.
You're a kinesthetic learner. That's fine.
What does that mean?
Hands.
Why are you grabbing me?
Still sensitive after that bear?
I don't like that thing.
Yeah, I don't think any of us like
That's why I've drafted this. So I can hit things from far away. I don't want to come close to anything like that ever again.
This is one of your better ones.
Wait, isn't your anchor on a chain?
No.
No,
Spectral
My chain is here.
his and Holodo's the most dramatic air quotes you've ever seen. Birthmark. His birthmark is chains.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Why don't you can't you use like a? Why don't we just get you a gun, buddy?
Yeah, but like that
His fingers are too big for the trigger.
she creeps me out, man.
She's really creepy.
The gunsmith.
I've considered getting a gun just because I think it'd be cool.
Well, no,
But she freaks me out.
Oh my god, a gun that shoots cannonballs.
So hey,
That's called a cannon.
hey bestie, that's called a cannon.
No, but like a gun.
Do you know?
No.
That
If
doesn't.
you, oh my god, and check this out. You could shrink down the cannonballs, and we could call them.
Maybe
We could call them bullets.
maybe we use something like a little bit like lead or like silver.
Honestly, Hull, I think you got something there.
You should apprentice for her. What the fuck is her name again? I forget.
I know she's a banger, I think.
Oh, and Jules,
Erilyn?
Erilyn.
Yeah, she's creepy, yeah.
Merrick is officially off the shit list.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we talked it out.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna do my thing if I needed to.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
What is your thing?
I was just gonna
Killing him?
No. So the idea was when
Where are you guys?
That's all of it. That's all.
So
This is mud right now.
That is a picture of Jinx and Echo from Arcane as little
Little rats.
little mice holding hands, and Jane just kissed his phone.
So my idea was, well, because I've noticed that I have a tendency to annoy people by just being my true self. So I was gonna, try to get to know Merrick in the hopes that, 1, I become his friend, or 2, I annoy him so much that you are not the last person he wants to talk to. I now am.
That won't help me out, though.
Weaponized renaissance.
No, that means like he would be more likely to talk to you.
If the other option is Jules, then
He
he'll
would,
talk to you.
exactly.
Okay, so your strategy there is to let's say I'm already at 0%, right?
-5.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what a negative number is.
I think it's more that than you are both at 0%.
Exactly, and your goal is to go below that. I'm still at
to
0.
make you look good.
But I'm still at 0.
It makes you look good because there are worse.
So as you guys are talking, Vice walks into the mess hall and sits down with you guys.
Oh, hey, Vice.
That's a bad plan. You do realize it's a small ship.
Yeah.
Is the cannonball on a chain a good
Which
plan,
is
then?
why which is why I'm revealing the plan because I don't have to do it anymore.
Show her.
A flail?
No, it's a cannonball on a chain. It's not a flail.
I mean,
Flails
That's a spikeless flail.
he would flail it about.
Yeah, that's true. That's maybe why you would mistake that with a flail, but it's not.
So if you flail it around,
It's a cannonball on a chain. Flails are small and for the weak.
Hey.
Pants to Dirtbeer.
Don't you dare.
don't disgrace his name.
He fucking shows up from the void and just...
Oh, so how'd you coordinate with Shaw? Everything okay?
Yeah, We have received like 5 or 6 barrels of gunpowder, and like 40 shot. So we're good.
Gunpowder on a chain does not work. Just in case you know it could. It literally could not.
So, we're gonna go kill us a high captain tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we need to figure out. I guess we can do this tomorrow, but we probably should do this tonight and figure out a plan, right?
I have my plan.
Well,
does it involve everyone else?
I hadn't got to that.
That's why I said we should do this tonight.
so let's start with. We plan on catching them out at sea, right?
Yes.
Let's mime it. Let's mime it with our minis.
And we know that we want to make sure that they
It's
don't
the
have a
more
chance
table.
to turn around and try to ram us, right?
More table.
Do they have a way to generate wind?
Who?
The people,
Like
anyone
how,
aboard the Claymore.
Elaborate.
Like magically.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
Like this,
God.
and I just cast Gust
Oh
right
God,
in
what's his
Jules'
name?
face.
What's his name?
I don't think
Nimbus.
so. But,
Yes.
But we do.
I forgot.
So that's an advantage we have that they don't.
Yeah. Well,
We don't know if they know.
Are you talking about us individually, like doing on the ship, or for the sails?
For sales.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you not know that?
Well, no, I was asking about them. And then you said, oh, we do.
Oh, never mind.
No, well, because Corsair mentioned that the Claymore, their strategy is to ram.
Yes.
I thought we did talk plan. I thought it was to send all of the boys underwater and then they punch it out.
Yeah, that was my plan. But
Well, yeah-
what
well, yeah,
are you
but-
guys doing?
Throwing spells.
Throwing it back?
If you can at least get some
Nope.
sort of leak on there and make sure that
Easy.
Like
they
the
sit
vegetable?
dead in the water. What?
Sorry.
What did you say? Like the vegetable?
I'm
Alright,
watching.
killing Hollow
I'm
first.
watching Gitamo Scar and Gemini type like Stardew Valley right now. Not like right now, but like in general.
That's a joke they made in the second class.
If you can get them, if you and Mary can get them to be sitting ducks in the water, then
Oh, yeah.
they won't have the opportunity to ram. But I don't think they would catch us. We don't. The Tide Maiden doesn't even need wind.
Yeah.
The sails are. I don't know how you describe it. It's something about the elemental plane of air. They're just always.
Damn.
So,
They were very expensive. They're ever full.
how does what is the bottom and the back part of a ship that causes it to steer in the water? What's
The
it called?
Rudder.
Is there any way you could take out the rudder?
I mean, we can.
It's possible.
Yeah, if you could do that while they're underwater, they can't turn
Yeah.
around, they can't ram us.
Yeah. Because, and then we could also reach into the ship and attack from the bottom, too. So that if they try to flee you guys up top, run into us.
You have to be careful. A lot of the ship is made of iron.
What?
A lot of the bottom parts of the ship are.
I thought it was wood.
No.
Well, you could take that, right?
Mirror can. And
Yeah.
Jules will compensate to keep up so he doesn't look bad.
I thought it was wood. I thought it was
It's not like a full blown like ironclad. It's
I
a
know.
wooden ship, but like it has
Plating.
like iron reinforcements and
Yeah.
a whole huge like.
I just wasn't
I want to
expecting
say figurehead, but it's not small enough to be a figurehead. It's a big old like sort of. It kind of looks like a giant axe on the front of the ship.
For ramming.
Just for splitting ships in half.
Yeah.
Oh, like in Assassin's Creed,
Odyssey. No, you
Flag.
Rogue with the ice.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I said Odyssey.
Shut.
It's a specific splitting ships.
Ice on the veins, ice in the veins.
Well,
You are dead.
Combat plow.
and that leaves cannon to cannon. Do we know how much cannon they have? What's their count?
We could go.
That I don't know.
We could go look at the ship right now.
I mean, can we look at it? Is it still in port?
Yeah.
The Claymore?
You don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Oh
where
shit,
it
we
is.
should probably check. Watch them already be
They
fucking
left,
gone.
they left 4 hours ago.
Yeah, let's check then.
Okay, so want to counter their cannon?
I don't know if you want to be seen near the ship, especially if that's going to be Revolt's way of exit.
I won't be seen. I turn invisible. I leave.
I will say it is on the opposite side of the docks. So It takes like 30 minutes to get over there.
I have an hour of invisibility.
Okay. So you're making your way all the way over there?
Yeah, I run.
Okay. You run over there. Make an investigation check and a stealth check with advantage. Stealth check with advantage. Well, I'm going to change. Let's do the nighttime music.
I saw you pick up the D6.
Investigation is 9.
Okay.
Stealth is 19.
19. You definitely don't manage to be seen, but the combination of it being nighttime and how many ships are in the harbor, it's, you start to get to the point where you're going to be running out of time in your invisibility. You can't really find it.
Wait, why can't you just recast invisibility?
So you,
I could.
if you want to recast it, I'll give you another investigation check.
Yeah, I'll recast it. I did like my morning mage armor, but I haven't done any other spells today, so let's do a different one.
Much
Yeah,
better.
much better.
Do I use my last knowledge of past life?
Well, theoretically,
We're getting
you
along.
can
Yeah, why
do
not?
that.
Yeah. Bing bong. 18?
18. You stumble upon a ship which feels like it might be the Claymore, given the fact that there's a lot of iron reinforced hull on the outside. This huge sort of acts like, icebreaker, ship breaker type of, figurehead on the front. It's not a huge ship, but it's like, how do I describe it? It's a very big ship, but it's not a pirate ship, multi-leveled. It's long and robust. It looks to have about 8 cannons on each side. And a ballista turret in the front.
Damn.
So we're definitely better armed.
Right? Question mark.
Well, yeah, they did say that their main strategy is the ramming.
I return. I relay the information. I drop invisibility.
Oh, nice.
Were they gonna ram us?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how many cannons I said that the Tide Maiden has, but it's more than that.
Yeah, I would assume so because it's a multi-level ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got them outgunned. If we manage to take out their navigation, we'll have them outmaneuvered. This seems too easy. Well, I say that, but then that does leave Suljack and that captain of hers.
You do still have to go and actually fight the people.
Yeah, exactly.
And she'll be a little bitch.
Yeah, and her mist and
She
stuff.
is the queen of piracy.
Mm.
And a very learned one as well.
Yeah, but where would the prince?
No, Corsair is.
Yeah, the prince.
No.
Wait, that's less than a queen.
I mean, okay, so what are we gonna do other than just sit here and yap about it all night? Okay, we're doing it or we're not. So
Oh, absolutely, we're
doing
doing it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we were just
yeah,
going over
And
strategy.
I still think some of it's wood.
Yeah.
I still think that you and Mirek going and doing whatever his
Yeah.
whole thing is.
It just won't be as easy as
It
I
won't
thought.
be as easy.
Yeah.
You can still get it done.
Yeah.
And then
I might just have to use the pointy parts of my.
If you can get to the point where you can get them dead in the water, and then we can pull up on the side and attack from there.
we start blasting.
So anyway,
Making things.
It's not
The more
advanced.
complicated you make a plan, the more likely it is for it to go wrong.
that's true.
Not if it's a very well done plan.
Nope. If your plan hinges on a bunch of tiny details, one tiny detail is going to go wrong. If your plan involves 2 beefy boys punching holes in the wall, you'll be fine. What are they going to do? Not punch holes in the wall?
The other thing we need to decide is if we want to commandeer this ship for Westhaven.
I think that'd be very fun.
If we put a hole in it, then we can't.
Yeah. It'd be very fun. I don't think it's necessary.
That one, and I pointed Arya.
Amending, I'm not sure will fix that.
I don't have mending at that level at all.
Mm.
Not very few people do.
I mean, I'm good at patching ships.
Necessary? No. Useful? Yeah.
I could always. I mean, once they're dead and shit, I could always patch it up. I'm skilled with carpentry.
If you're punching a hole from the bottom, it's going to be a lot more difficult. By that point, by the time we rid everyone on the ship, it's going to have taken on too much water.
Yeah.
If you can find a way through a gun port, climb your way up the side of the ship and get in that way.
I mean, yeah, I'm okay at climbing.
But then again, how are you going to get them as, set them dead in
Just
the water?
Unhook the rudder.
That's true.
Start bashing it.
Kill the rudder.
You could just destroy the rudder and hope that, they won't be able to turn. The sails are still going to be moving, and for to some extent they'll be able to turn with the sails.
Well, yeah, but then they'll be entirely dependent on the wind, assuming, again, they don't have
Correct.
any way to change it. I think we got this.
Yeah, that shouldn't be bad.
I hate making plans.
So, if there are no gun ports that are climbable or anything, are we still just going with smash?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm leaving that up to you. It's not really my decision.
Either that or just see if you can climb up to the deck.
That's true. What would you guys prefer? Us climb up to the deck or us smash a hole in the bottom?
I mean,
flank
climb up to the deck, but at least wait until we can pull, because we're faster than them.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to pull up, and we ambush on both sides.
Okay.
I have a question. If we make the two of them invisible, that Merrick and Jules, what actions would you constitute as breaking that invisibility? Like them trying to break the rudder, them trying to break inside, or like?
Guessing me, David.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good call.
The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
But does that imply attacks a creature? Because I could just be doing some carpentry metalworking.
You can still attack objects. If you're destroying something, if you're trying to do it fast, if you're not disassembling something, if you're trying to destroy it, you're going to be hitting it with a hammer. That is an attack roll against an object. Objects still have AC and hit points.
That's fair. I mean, I don't need to be invisible.
It would be an attack. It would probably break invisibility for anyone who attacks.
I mean, we can go deep enough in the water so that we can't be seen when we approach.
That is true.
So it's not a huge deal.
Okay. Where's Corsair?
He's in his room.
Oh.
At his desk.
You think he
Probably drinking.
is I'm not gonna question that guy's methods. He knows what he's doing. Well, we'll get this shit done. And I'm gonna head off to bed though.
Yeah.
Head off to bed.
Okay. You head off to bed.
I do. I don't know what y'all do.
Gonna roll with my plan.
Go to bed. In the dead of night, I cast water breathing on 8 people.
Did you confront Merrick about this?
What do you mean?
Did you talk to him about the plan?
Oh shit, no, I didn't. I should probably talk to him.
Well, it's a small ship. I thought you knew already.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Well, it's a small ship, and I have good hearing.
Oh, those are okay. I'll let him know.
I'm joking.
We can tomorrow.
I'm gonna forget.
All right, then I'm off to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to talk to Merrick?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to Merrick's room and knock on the door, and he opens it.
So, slight change of plans from the original plan. We're gonna try to target the rudder. Hopefully that'll make it so that they can't steer or do shit. And instead of smashing a hole in the hull, which is fun and what I want to do still, but I'm not doing it, we're gonna see if we can climb in through a gun hole or something, and if we can't, we'll just go straight to the deck, because I think Vice wants to try to commandeer this for West Haven, and we can't really do it if it's at the bottom of the ocean.
Alright, so what, you want to break the rudder?
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, I guess.
You don't have
If we're
like
trying to... I don't know, if we're trying to commandeer the ship when keeping it as... I don't know.
These are all good points.
As non-damaged as possible.
Well, what would you... I mean, you do this for a living.
Yeah, I break them and they sink.
If you wanted to break them in a way that they don't sink.
I would take out the crew.
Well, yeah, but this would make the crew easier to take out if we stop the ship. You know what I mean?
You're asking me if I wanted to stop a ship but
Yeah.
not damage it?
Yeah.
Put the sails up.
Okay. But that's like all the way up there and very visible.
You could tie up to it.
What do you mean?
Well, you could tie up to it. You could...
Like tide made into them?
Yeah. Our ship is bigger than theirs. That's not what you think that is.
There are lines connecting the two ships on the map. That's what I was
That's not what you think that is.
I mean... Oh, I wanted it.
What?
I just got up. Jesus.
He was so offended.
I can hear my son.
I mean,
James, can you?
if we wanted to tie up to it, maybe we can't make them sitting ducks, but
Slowly
if we want to prevent them,
ducks.
if we want to prevent them from hitting us, we could sabotage their cannons
So, like, smash the cannons.
or the ballista. I can't smash a cannon.
You sure?
Yes, but we could pull out the fuses, throw their gunpowder overboard.
That sounds like a waste. I could, like, tie that to a chain.
Bro.
Do what?
I don't know. I'm trying to come up with weapons.
Well, you can't carry an entire gunpowder satchel in your back pocket.
Who are you talking to?
Making a BG3 reference. You can carry entire barrels in your back pocket.
Okay, well, then what do you suggest? That we just sabotage shit and not break it?
I mean, they wouldn't be able to do anything to us. I could break it. I could break a ballista turret. I just have to get up to it.
Yeah. I could clear a path.
We can do that then.
Yeah.
Sneak in a porthole.
That's not as fun, but I'll do it.
Oh.
So we can take the ship. Why do you not like Aaron?
Damn. No, sorry.
I don't not like Aaron.
He says you don't like him.
Because he keeps trying to talk to me about bringing out my deepest secrets.
Oh, he didn't mention that part.
It's not that I don't like him. It has nothing to do with him. I think he thinks I'm someone that I'm not.
He knows your name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he knows.
Not in that sense.
Okay, well.
Why do you care?
Because he's my friend, and I want my friend to have friends.
Oh.
Alright.
Want to now choke slamming him or something?
I wouldn't mind being your friend.
Okay.
I just hold up a fist bump.
I'm not doing that.
Are you sure?
Pretty positive.
I'm just gonna lightly, bring it to
He
his
closes the door.
to his shoulder.
So with you not attacking things, do you want to resend the invisibility idea?
That's true. If we're not attacking, that's probably a good call.
Yeah.
We'll just update you guys in the morning.
Cool.
You all head to bed? Alright. Apply your long rest and prepare for waking up at the ass crack of dawn.
I'm just...
Is that the sailor
awake.
term?
Yes. Yes.
What time is the ass crack of dawn? What time specifically?
Like probably 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
At least the ship is like, again, you don't know this. You don't know this, but if the ship is leaving at dawn, you suspect them to be leaving anywhere between like 5:30 and 7:30. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted to prepare, you'd probably want to wake up earlier, which would probably be like 4 something or 5.
I wake everyone up.
Okay.
And I take great delight in making everyone very miserable.
Right. So you all apply your long rest and get ready for that, and we're gonna take a break.
Nice.
And thank you for listening to the Tales of Misfortune podcast. We post new episodes every Saturday at 9 p.m. You can catch us on YouTube and Spotify. And if you want to follow along, you can also catch us on our social media. The links will be in the link tree in the description. Have a good one.